everyone, this is a True Talk series and I am here with my ladies. So before we start, I'd like every one of you to introduce yourself, and we're going to be starting with you, Paula K.
Hi everyone, my name is Paula K. I'm a fertility coach and advocate. I'm a business development coach as well, so I help small businesses to move their business from zero to hero. And I'm also a voiceover artist. And of course, I'm a mother.
Oh my God, she's a woman of many parts.
Absolutely.
Seymour.
I am Seymour L. I'm an elegance and image coach. I basically help you package, present, project, and position yourself with confidence and elegance.
Fantastic. I'm Flourishing Olu Adekoya. I'm a lawyer and an accountability coach. I'm also an advocate for people living their life on purpose. So we're glad to be on the set of TTS today.
And I am Tafuma. I am a career coach and a business coach. And I am also the author of the best-selling book, The Persistent Woman. Okay, so today I'm so excited about what we're talking about because it's something that kind of relates to me. Today we'll be talking about a woman of impact and value. I remember growing up, I was battling with low self-esteem. I thought I would never amount to anything in life. I remember people used to come to my parents to tell them that stop wasting your time on this girl. She can never amount to anything in life. You know, I never saw any value in myself. And I actually thought I was very ugly. I thought my nails were very, these are my natural nails. So I used to hide them because I thought that they were too long, longer than the usual and all that. So I didn't see any value in myself. And that was how I grew up till I got into service here. I had a lot going on. Actually, I considered suicide and all that. But it wasn't until I met someone in camp that kind of changed my perspective about life. You know, she saw the value I wasn't seeing in myself. Yeah. And that was when the turning point in my life came. So the thing is, I realized that there's still many women that probably battling with low self-esteem. They feel that they are living a valueless life. They feel that, they're just not happy with the state of, or they are not happy with who they are. Yeah. So I'd like to throw this to you, Folake. What do you think about, I want us to talk about women and low self-esteem first, and then connecting it to value, how things can turn around and then they can begin to add value.
Yeah, I mean, for every woman, you need to first be able to own yourself. You need to know who you are. I think it starts with the identity.
Yeah.
If you don't know who you are, then you can't even add value to someone. You can't be able to help someone. So you have to understand who you are, what makes you stick as someone. So what are the things that you can do to help other women as well? And when you're able to identify who you are, then you are able to now add value to someone else. So I think it starts with that. First, understanding who you are. Know who you are mentally. Know who you are psychologically. Know who you are spiritually. It's an all compact package. And these are the ways that you can then add value to someone. If you don't know who you are, then you're still in
you need to see value in yourself before you can even add value to any other person's life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You actually do have a point there. A lot of times we grew up without the sense of value and worth. Yes, our parents did love us. They would cater and fend for us. But there are times where in the process of catering for us as women or as girls, we were not shown how we can be of value to people. We were constantly being given the idea that the ultimate goal of a woman is to get married, to have children.
Absolutely.
And because of that, a lot of young ladies grew up without realizing that there's more you can do. And it's important that the moment we start to realize our worth, what we can do, as simple as when you go to certain places, when you meet people, what you say, how you make others feel, it's value on its own.
Absolutely.
When you volunteer to help people within your community, your environment, your neighborhood, that is value. And it's something we need to start to inculcate in every lady and every woman, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely. I think in the last episode, Flourishing, we were talking in one of our episodes, we were sharing about when you go into a place, you know, don't leave that place the same way.
Yeah.
Don't let the people that you have connected with, don't let the people that you have been able to network with, you know, just leave you without anything. Flourish, please.
So basically, I want us to stay in the place of identity, like you mentioned earlier, because I'm going to build a foundation on that issue of identity. Because there's this thing called imposter syndrome. You know, as women, in fact, a lot of women actually are going through. Some don't even know, you know, and it will take a lot to own you. So that identity, how exactly
Can a woman identify who she truly is?
this is me and I own it?
Yeah.
How exactly?
Yeah, I mean, so when we are growing up, we go through a course, like, you know, in terms of, you know, your childhood and all that, and we are molded. So the kind of values that your parents put into your life. So you're taught to be a girl, you're taught to be a nice person, you're taught to take care of your children, you're taught to be a strong woman, somebody who can care for others and care for, you know, herself and all that. So that's where it starts from. It starts from the foundation of molding by your parents. And then as you continue in your career, you start seeing the kind of person you are. You know that, number one, you're not even perfect. So no woman is perfect. So you see your imperfections as, these are the areas that you need to work on.
Thank you. That was where I was going to. That was, I wanted you to build a foundation for. That was where I was going to, because it's not an easy walk or an easy walk in the park. Because I think superheroes are going after each other now. So it's not an easy walk in the park, really. There's this thing called self-development. You know, people say it, you know, use the word, but I see that is where value stems from. When you discover yourself and then you invest. A lot of women, I don't want to use the word, we actually do not spend a lot of time. If we spend a lot of time in self-developing ourselves, everywhere you go to, you realize that you become resourcewful.
Absolutely.
You know, with ease.
Yeah.
And when you're resourceful, you are valued.
Absolutely.
People will seek for you.
Yeah.
People will anywhere, no matter, even if it's, you know, like a charity slum or something, you see yourself always giving from a place of self-development, because you don't stop. You keep adding,
developing yourself.
You know, so ladies watching us today are probably wondering that, oh, everywhere I go to, people don't see the best in me. My question is, what are you doing in your closet? What do you do to self-develop? What target do you set for yourself for self-development? Every month, every quarter, every year, and then you become better than who you used to be.
You know, that's a huge. I feel we can package what you've just said right now and dish it as a gift to people. But that's the truth. A lot of women, a lot of ladies don't realize, for you to identify the value you want to give, you have to start from developing yourself, exploring. Find out who I am. What exactly makes me think? What's that thing? Where's my strength? Where's my weakness? We're too in a hurry to push our weaknesses in people's faces. But to have your strength. It's something that makes you extraordinary.
Absolutely.
When you
Something
step
unique.
out of your home, let your strength be what people see. Volunteer, put yourself out there for people. You know, a lot of times we're too in a hurry to, I want to make money, I want to be successful. The way to success is when you put your best self out there. Let people see what you can do, and then you can put money on it. It's like saying, I want to develop myself, I want to be extraordinary, then I will add tax. You cannot expect to give value if you're not exploring yourself. If you're not identifying what makes you extraordinary, and how do you identify what makes you good? Is when you put yourself out there.
Exactly, and you spend time on personal development. And it's important to note that a lot of women, you know, we spend time on things that are not relevant. The truth is, time gives everybody equal opportunities. It's how you manage it that matters. And it's important for you to take a step back, look at the time, the things you spend your time on, and declutter. That you need to do some, you have to just declutter your time. And then take, if someone was telling me that you spend your time on Netflix, you become inflicted. And that's the truth. It's not like I don't watch Netflix or it's not okay to watch Netflix. But you know, you structure your time. For me, as a matter of policy, I don't start watching TV until about 5 o'clock in the evening. And that is from morning till that time, I know it is a time to develop myself or to probably make some money or do something. You find out a lot of women, they spend time watching Africa Magic and, you know, doing things that, so we need to take a step back.
These things are not bad in themselves, like Netflix and
balancing.
In fact, for me, TV at home, I probably do like 10% of TV, but the thing is, I'll just record it and then go back to it. Then go back to it later, might be like 3 weeks time. But that time that I've structured, I mean, you guys know me. I'm the kind of person that will keep a time log.
Yeah.
I actually write out my time log on a daily basis.
Oh, you all need to know, Flourish. You need to know.
I should, you know, I call it one of my accountability tools. You know, like I said, I'm an accountability coach. So I help people to structure out their life in such a way that the hours that you want to mean something to you, you can actually structure it and set those hours. But the thing is, a lot of times, people don't realize that the time is passing. My children say to me, Mommy, the most thing you say in this house all the time is, as young as they are, they have their trackers. They have their timing to what they do and they carry, you know. So the thing is, like you said, do people actually know that that time is going away? How do you keep track of time in your head? Like, you know, okay, this is Instagram time. This is time to walk. This is time to do TV. So that you spend the time that you have, you know, put in your to-do list to get self-development activities for that day. You actually score on that.
Absolutely.
And then it comes on like a bucket. It keeps filling up. And before you know it, you become a woman of value automatically. You can't
Exactly.
Let me ask, Flaky. I honestly want, I know there are a lot of women out there. When we say how to become a woman of value, some women will say, I don't know, what are the step-by-step rules or techniques or strategies I should take to become valuable? You mentioned timing. A lot of women don't even realize that some of their activities are time wasters. So how do you identify, my value? How do I identify what is wasting my time?
I mean, whatever that doesn't, for instance, doesn't help you in any way is obviously a time waster. You know, I'm not going to have 3, 4, 5 itinerary that I know is going to benefit me, and I'm, you know, relaxing or doing something else. Yes, we all have to have our self time in terms of our me time, self care time. We have to have our me time where we get everything going, and you know, we are more relaxed and you know, we're able to deliver and all that. But if anything is not going to make me resourceful, if I'm not going to get anything out of it, I must be able to say, when I spend 1 hour, this is what I'm going to get at the end of 1 hour. So you have to manage your time. For me, my time is very structured. I start as early as 7 and I'm structured all the way till evening. But it's something that you just don't wake up and start. It's something that you do and over time and you get perfect.
And when you set goals, like you said, how many people actually set things? You know, you said when you wake up in the morning, you have things in front of you that you have listed. And if you don't finish those things to hit the target. So basically, starting from a place of you set a goal for yourself. This quarter, this is what I want to achieve today. Before the end of the day, these 5 things. So but how can you leave the list of those 5 things? Then you now go and start doing Telemundo and then you can go back to it later.
You know,
but
you know,
my me time.
Even your me time.
I would like to add to what Flourishing and Paula K have been saying. Talking about setting goals and talking about, you know, planning your time. You know, some people set goals and they're just around the place. There's something called having a vision. When you have a vision, you make sure that the goals you are setting are in alignment with the vision. It's not like you are doing project management course here and then you are doing IT training there and it's not connected and you are reading a book on sociology. You know, you make sure that the books you're reading, the trainings you're doing, the maybe everything that you're doing, it's connected towards that goal, which is that particular vision. If not, at the end of the day, you may be busy doing things that a whole lot, and then at the end of the day, what's the bottom line? So it's very important to make sure that for you to be impactful, you have to properly plan and structure your do's, what you're doing, and your goals.
Very true.
But Seymour, at this age, are you saying, speaking to what Tokes just said, you know, that's where a vision board comes in. Are you saying like ladies in their, you know, maybe this generation, 30s, early 30s, 40s, are you saying that any woman that does not know where she's going this actually reminds me of our topic where we, the other one we're talking
Yeah.
about purpose. Any lady at this point that does not have a drawn picture, a clear picture, a vision board that says, speaking to my family, this is what I want to achieve. For business, career, and growth, this is what I want to achieve. For spirituality, this is what I want to achieve. Per quarter, per month, per day. So you don't have something written down somewhere and saying, this is my vision board. And it is from that vision board you pull out your goals on a daily basis and you run to achieve them. You even realize that time is passing so fast that you're like, oh my God, I don't have enough time, I need to continue tomorrow. So you speak, I usually say to people, I have 7 areas of my life. On a daily basis, as much as people say you can do things later, but those ones, they are things that you cannot even, they're necessary.
Procrastinate.
Spiritually, you need to invest in your spirituality every day. Your family, your husband, your children, you invest in them every day. Your self-care. If I'm not too busy, I try and prioritize a nap, even if it's 1 hour. Because at least I work, from home and then I go out and meetings sometimes. Your business, your career, your wealth, you need to invest time in that on a daily basis. Your relationships, no matter how I try and put my phone on DND, and I still will make sure that I'm connecting with people. Same these people that the connections, business, and impact, charity that you want to do. And then the 5th one, after relationship, the 6th one is self-development, and the last one is charity. Charity you could do maybe once a week or all of that, but how many women actually sit down, outline these things like, okay, I want to be a woman of value for my family, for charity, for my friends, relationship. We need to live a life that is defined.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think a lot of the distractions that women have is that we have lost priorities. A lot of women are more interested in being high maintenance. A lot of women are more interested in the luxurious lifestyle. A lot of women are more interested in titles, but they don't realize that the most important thing about value is what are you leaving behind. When you come to an environment and you take a step away from there, what would people say about you? Is it something good? Is it something worthwhile? And at the end of the day, whether you are making women should actually realize that value is not when you're wealthy.
Exactly.
It's not when your bank account is growing. It's not when you have mansions. I have seen a lot of wealthy women who have money but are not valuable. They don't have no value. They have absolutely nothing. Value comes from, how do I see myself? What worth do I even have for myself? And how can I take all of that and make an impact in the life of someone else? It's really simple. As little as the way you greet good morning to someone in your neighborhood, if it lights up the person's smile, if it makes the person feel happy to move forward, you have added value.
Absolutely.
If you're moving out of your environment, you see someone, you give the person a ride, or when you're coming back from work and you tell your colleague, have a beautiful day, you have added value. It's, our tongue has power. Women in particular. If there's anything you need to start to control to be able to have value, your tongue.
And then I want to say this is very important before we round up. I just want to encourage women and mothers that this thing, instilling in your child some form of confidence, some form of letting them know how valuable they are. And let my children know that, see, you are great. You are amazing. Those things you say into their lives. Because for me, dealing with when people around me were saying I wouldn't ever amount to anything in life and all that. And then, when someone came into my life and started telling me how amazing I was and how I had so much greatness in me, that was when my life changed. So I kind of, and I'm grateful today. I'm grateful to God today. So it's very important for us to, pay attention to those little things. I don't let any staff, anybody say anything negative to my child. Little things like you're stupid, you're mad. We don't say those things. You don't hear them in my house. You can't. I know.
Say that, it's actually a projection of who they really are.
Absolutely, and all that. So I'm sorry, as time flies when you're having fun, and we've been having an amazing time here, and there's just so much to say. But today we have a special giveaway for those of you that have stayed till the end. I will be giving out a copy of my book. Okay, 2 copies of my best-selling book, The Persistent Woman, Overcoming 20 Years of Rejection, to anyone that subscribes to our channel, drops a comment that I like on our Instagram handle. And then there's something bigger coming. I'll also be gifting someone my Passion to Profit career coaching program, which is worth $2,000 for free. So hopefully I would like your comment. I would like you to send a message to the
DM.
Yeah, I think it should be a DM, right? Okay, or a message. Send it to the TTS crew on why you feel you should be the one to get that slot. So, ladies, we've had an amazing time today.
Yes.
We just want to encourage you that from this day onwards, begin to set goals, develop yourself, be structured, be accountable. Like our accountability coach is really tackling us. She tackles us a lot. Remember to stay elegant. And then, remember the me time. Don't forget yourself.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Thank you, everyone, for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Okay.